Sonny Bucci sat in the back room of La Bella Vita, his family's restaurant and office. He picked out a plate of calamari as Gino Fats waddled in, carrying a file stuffed with papers. Fats huffed, collapsing into the chair across from him. "Sonny, we've got a problem." Sonny, not looking too thrilled, replied, "You mean you've got a problem? I'm just trying to eat my lunch." Fats opened the file and said, "It's Boston. The Russo family's making moves. They hit our guy on Federal Hill last night." Sonny sighed, pouring himself a glass of Chianti. "Of course they did. What did they do? Shoot him?" Fats shook his head. "Worse. They shoved a lobster claw down his throat and left a note. It said, 'Providence don't deserve the 6th spot.'" Sonny's fork froze midair. "A lobster claw? Classy." He set his fork down. "All right, call the captains. We need to send a message back, loud and clear." Fats grinned. "You mean?" Sonny nodded. "Yeah, it's time to dust off the Tommy guns." The captains gathered in the restaurant's wine cellar, a makeshift war room that smelled of aging barrels and bad decisions. Giuseppe Di Sano, the youngest captain, leaned against the wall, spinning a gold lighter between his fingers. Nicky Bianco, the oldest, sat in the corner, polishing his .38 special. Fats was already into his second cannoli. Don DiCilio entered last, his presence commanding silence. He was an old-school mobster, sharp suits and sharper knives. Sonny began, "All right, boys, the Russos think they can muscle us out of the 6th spot." Nicky chimed in, "Boston's always been a bunch of punks. We should have put them down years ago." Giuseppe smirked. "Nicky, last time you went to Boston, you got lost in a Dunkin' drive-thru." Nicky retorted, "Shut your mouth, kid. That GPS was broken." DiCilio growled, slamming a fist on the table. "Enough. Sonny, what's the plan?" Sonny grinned. "We're gonna hit their docks tonight. They've got a shipment coming in. Guns, drugs, who cares? We'll burn it all." Giuseppe asked. "And if the cops show up?" Sonny replied. "Then we'll bribe them. Or shoot them. Depends on how I'm feeling." The docks were quiet, save for the gentle lapping of waves and the occasional curse from Nicky, who was struggling to climb over a chain-link fence. Giuseppe whispered, "Would you hurry up? You're gonna get us caught," Nicky grumbled. "Maybe if someone helped instead of running their mouth." Sonny rolled his eyes. "Shut up, both of you." They crept toward the warehouse, Tommy guns in hand. Inside, Russo goons were unloading crates. Sonny motioned to his crew. On 3, 1, 2. Nicky's gun went off. A loud crack echoed through the night. Sonny shouted, "What the hell, Nicky?" Nicky stammered, "My finger slipped." Sonny warned, "Your finger's gonna get you killed." The team returned fire, taking out the Russo crew one by one. The smell of gunpowder filled the air as crates of weapons exploded, sending shrapnel everywhere. Sonny grabbed a Molotov cocktail from Giuseppe's bag and lit it. Time to send Boston a message. He hurled it into the warehouse. Flames roared to life as the crew sprinted back to their car. The next morning, Sonny woke to the sound of gunfire. He rolled out of bed, grabbed his pistol, and peered out the window. A black SUV was speeding down the street, Russo gunmen leaning out the window, spraying bullets at his house. Sonny muttered, "These Boston pricks don't quit." He fired back. By the time the SUV peeled away, Sonny's front yard looked like a war zone. Don DiCilio showed up an hour later, his face red with rage. DiCilio said, "They hit 3 of our spots last night, and they left notes." Sonny asked, "What did they say?" DiCilio replied, "Stay in your little town, losers." Sonny laughed. "Losers? That's the best they've got?" DiCilio wasn't amused. "This ain't funny, Sonny. We need to end this fast." Sonny reassured, "Don't worry, I've got a plan." Sonny's plan began with chaos. The crew divided into pairs, hitting multiple Russo operations in one night. Giuseppe and Nicky blew up a Boston safe house with enough C4 to shake the neighborhood. Meanwhile, Sonny and Fats ambushed a Russo crew at a bar, turning the place into a shooting gallery. "Fats, did you see that guy's face? He was holding his beer like it was a damn shield." Sonny, "Yeah, well, now he's holding nothing. Let's keep it going." By morning, Boston's underworld was in shambles. The Russo family retaliated, but Sonny's crew was ready. Every attack met with a counterattack, every insult answered with bullets. After weeks of carnage, the New York Commission demanded a meeting. Both families gathered in a neutral location, a dingy Italian restaurant in Hartford. Sonny sat across from Vinnie Russo, a slick-talking mobster with a perpetual smirk. The tension was palpable. Vinny, we're here to talk peace. But let's be real. Providence doesn't have what it takes to be the sixth family. Sonny leaned back, his face calm but his eyes dangerous. Sonny, funny! I was just about to say Boston's a bunch of amateurs. The argument escalated, voices rising. Suddenly, Giuseppe sneezed, accidentally pulling the trigger of his concealed pistol. The bullet shattered a wine bottle, and all hell broke loose. Sonny! Nice going, Giuseppe! Sonny shouted, flipping the table as gunfire erupted. The restaurant was reduced to rubble, but Sonny's crew managed to escape. The peace meeting was officially a disaster. Giuseppe's knack for trouble hit new heights when he mistook a civilian's car for a Russo vehicle. Thinking it was rigged with Russo cash, he planted a bomb and blew it sky high. Turns out, it belonged to the local priest. Sonny, you blew up Father Michael's car? Giuseppe, how was I supposed to know? It was black. All their cars are black. The crew scrambled to smooth things over, donating to the church and promising never to park near the rectory again. Desperate, the Russos launched a massive attack, storming one of Sonny's warehouses. The shootout lasted hours, with both sides taking heavy losses. Sonny narrowly escaped, dragging a wounded Fats to safety. Sonny, I'm gonna kill that bastard Vinny. Blood dripping from his arm. Fats, get in line. The commission decided it was time for a final showdown. Both families were summoned to New York for a sit-down. Sonny's crew arrived armed to the teeth, ready for anything. The meeting took place in a grand hotel ballroom. The tension was unbearable as the commission listened to both sides plead their case. Then, in true mob fashion, things went sideways. Nicky spotted a Russo hitman reaching for his gun and fired first. Chaos erupted as the ballroom turned into a battlefield. When the smoke cleared, Sonny and his crew were the last ones standing. The commission, impressed by their ruthlessness, declared Providence the sixth family. Back in La Bella Vita, Sonny toasted with his crew. Sonny to Providence, and to never letting Boston forget who's boss. The room erupted in cheers, laughter, and the occasional insult. Providence had earned its place, and Sonny Bucci was just getting started.